really excited to celebrate several milestones that she's accomplished with Profile thus far, and wanted to pick your brain today and interview you, of course, on your journey. Being a store ambassador, she's not just changing her life, but by choosing to change her life, she's also impacting 6 other members here at our Chesterfield location. And so just truly wanted to ask you, what was your biggest motivation to even join something like Profile?
Well, so my biggest motivation was, we were mid-pandemic and I just saw my weight going up, and I noticed that my stamina at work was going down. And I just kind of thought, I would call it an epiphany, if you will, but I just kind of thought, now is the time. I'm headed towards hypertension, I'm headed towards pre-diabetes. I was just, starting to work on those health problems that are completely controllable. And, at a time in the world where nothing was in our control, I kind of thought, I need to grab something, this is something I can control. So that's mainly what it was. I just knew I had to change something. So that's kind of what led me to you. So,
and we're so grateful for your trust. And I love that Kellie's always good about highlighting things beyond the number on the scale, her being preventative with, future risks of cancer, disease, things that plague everybody's family. The pandemic is something we certainly couldn't control, and proud is an understatement. And if you could share maybe your biggest challenge. What's your biggest challenge, and how have you overcome that even during a pandemic?
I think, the biggest challenge thus far is still reverting back to old habits. I've learned through this whole process that I'm a stress eater, an emotional eater, but mainly stress. And so I have 3 kids, I have a busy life, I have, really busy work, and trying to not let the stress of everyday life take me down the avenue of making bad choices again. It's still a struggle. So, and it'll probably always be, but with Profile, I've learned how to take that stress and that energy and just kind of focus it on something else other than, bad diet choices. So.
Absolutely. We hear that a lot in the coaching room, and you're someone that we've bragged about over and over about being really resilient to stress, considering that you're in healthcare. Mm-hmm. During a global pandemic, you're super busy. Yeah. A lot of new members come to us saying that they're just super, super busy, and we always say you're not Kellie busy. And so that's something that you should certainly be proud of. I have to brag on this girl. 72 pounds lost since joining Profile, and it's not even that. I'm gonna throw a number at you that I didn't tell you about. 6 people have chosen to join Profile to get to a healthier goal weight, healthier BMI, change their life. Those 6 people have lost 120 pounds together, conglomerately.
That's awesome! Oh my goodness!
120! They lost a Backstreet Boy!
That's a high school senior! Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Wow.
It's amazing.
That's awesome.
So,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I just, out of curiosity, we do have a lot of benefits of obviously coaching with us, and eventually our goal is to have our members not just hit their goal weight, but learn how to keep it off for life and then leave the nest, right? So what technology do you feel like has helped you stay on track as far as when it comes to coaching with Profile?
I think the body scan that I do every 6 weeks has been huge for me, because even if there's a 6-week period where the scale doesn't move as much as I want or as much as I think it should move, I see changes in my inches. And just my last body scan we went through, and all the numbers were getting smaller, and it was just so eye-opening to see that it's just so much more than the number on the scale. It's head to toe changes. So.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I have to say, it's so fun being able to see your changes, not just extrinsically, but intrinsically. Yeah. You're a lot less harder on yourself. Those changes that you're making, Kellie, are trickling down to your family, which is also something that's very true to your core. Mm-hmm. And lastly, what would you say to someone that's even contemplating making that lifestyle change, or really wanting to get proactive about their health and wellness? What advice would you give them?
I would just say, trust the process. Trust your coaches, lean on your coaches. It's almost every week at least, I'm sending a nutrition label to my coach, and is this okay? And you just gotta trust the process. It's easy to follow, and they're there for you. They're in your corner. It's I've got a whole group of cheerleaders, just cheering me on the whole time. So trust the process and lean on your coaches for sure.
Well, I can confidently say from everybody at Profile St. Louis, and as well as Ultimate Fitness Plus, we are so proud of you, and we are going to continue to cheer you on and continue to change lives together. Thank you so much.
Thanks, I appreciate it.